It's nearly impossible to grow up without carrying some baggage from your childhood. And people on Reddit are sharing the toxic parenting trends that are popular with parents today. So let's see what you think of these. Up first, fake gentle parenting. Basically, this is when you let your children do whatever they want, and they rarely get to say, you rarely have to say yes to them. You say no. That doesn't make sense. No. You rarely say no to them.
Right. I think that, I mean, you guys have kids this age. Do you see this like when you're at the park?
I think it's the initial gentle parenting I gravitated towards because it's all about not yelling, acknowledging their feelings. But then what I think has been lost is the hard boundary.
Right.
So you're supposed to say, hey, I'm so sorry that you can't have the cinnamon roll. I know you want it, but you're not going to have the cinnamon roll. Let's go find something else you can have. So I think it has kind of been hijacked by a different movement.
I feel it.
Okay, up next, not believing the teacher and always taking your kid's side. What do you think about that, Jeff?
Well, Al, you were a teacher. What did they say to you?
Bro,
did they believe you when you were a teacher?
This was, you know, 5 years of my life as a middle school teacher, every morning at parent-teacher conferences. And it would be very benign a lot of times. You'd be like, Erica's getting A's, just like we're not going to sit her next to Amanda because they talk a lot. And it'll just be instant put, she says she's not talking. Well, of course she says that. She doesn't want to get in trouble. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
But we have teachers here telling you she's talking, and it takes a little thing, and it shows the kid that, like, they can do no wrong.
Right.
And it's not a good lesson as they're getting ready to go into the world.
Entitlement.
I had a good cop, bad cop thing because my dad would always believe the teacher, but my mom would actually listen to what I was saying, and she would be like, well, no, because if the teacher said that to her, it's indicative of something else. So it was kind of like
a good balance.
That's interesting.
That's good. How about making your child terrified to fail? Like, did your parents ever tell you you'd be stuck flipping burgers if you got a C in class? Did that ever happen to you, Jeff?
No, my parents were very encouraging, even though I didn't get good grades. Could you imagine growing up? But they were always encouraging and supportive of anything I wanted to do.
What about your kids now?
I'm always encouraged. I make sure I tell them. I'm like, you could do anything you want, buddy. Whatever you want. It's not because one plays sports and one's more in the arts and stuff. And I'm like, whatever you want to do, you could do. You just got to put in time and work hard at it.
I love that. Here is another one: abusing the talents of your child to boost your self-image. Ew. We see that online a lot.
Social media.
Yeah.
I mean, it's parent shaming. Really.
No, I think what it is like when you have basically like stage moms and stuff, which honestly.
Oh, please go ahead. I keep cutting you off.
Well, no, like I think about it when I was younger, and I would want to do all of these things like in the performing arts and stuff, and I would tell my mom like, oh, we have to be at this place on Tuesday at 3 p.m. But we'd get there, and all these kids are with their parents, and my mother would be like, I don't want to be like those women who are like making their child do something. But honestly, that's why a part of the reason why I went to therapy at the beginning of my IVF journey, because I'm like, if there's something that I'm feeling like I didn't do, I don't want to project that onto my child. And I know that I could possibly do something like that.
I love that, though. But you're aware.
All I was saying was I think all their parents would then be like, oh, Erica got first chair clarinet. How's your daughter doing? I think that's what it is. It's more to push Erica so she can.
I don't like it. It's selfish. Final one: helicopter parenting and not letting your kids roam about and go exploring. Do you helicopter parent?
Absolutely not. Even though I want to, because the park is terrifying. As a comic, I worked at night, so we went to thousands of parks in LA every single day. And the near misses at parks where some kid almost gets hit by another kid coming back on a swing, or it's terrifying, but you can't hover because it's just not good for them. They need to play and be kids.
They need to escape the cage, right? Fly, soar.